How should we do this video? More like, kind of like I'm dumb, or this really like, I know it all kind of thing? Okay, well, let's see. Welcome to this video. This is stupid. There's a lot of junk out there on the internet, but on this video today, you'll find out, goodness. The purpose of this video is to finally educate the people. With so much deception out on the internet and we're being lied to. It's not funny anymore. By the way, this video is sarcastic, and the things I'm going to say in here do not represent what I believe in any way, shape or form, but you'll probably figure that. You can see that I have 3 sections of chickens here. I open all the doors, all the chickens go out there in 3 different age groups, and they will, you know, in the evening just all find their way back and go into each section that they came from. And all the big ones will be here, all the, you know, small ones there, and the middle-sized one there, just where they came out of. It's amazing. If you want to be a good poultry farmer, that's something you should never forget. We have some cattle on our farm, and some tree huggers told us that we should go with this old kind of breed. Us humans, as the crown of intelligence, we know so much more and better things, so you should not go for these older breeds. One of my favorites is Belgian Blue. These older breeds, that they are better insulated with double fur layers, and it's just silly. It just makes no sense. They stay warmer. And what do you do when you're cold? You eat more. Now you want these animals to eat more, so if they're colder, they freeze more, you can give them more feed, they can eat more, better growth. Let's go back to this Belgian Blue, like where almost every calf is born with C-section, or you have to pull it out again. More labor pain for the cow, more energy used, it'll eat more, you get a better growth. When nature has just limited cattle for thousands of years to merely eating grass, we have actually evolved to know that we can feed them grain and corn, which is so much better. They don't need grass. You see, I think we should just use all the fields and till them up and plant stuff there. What? Why we grow beef at... Yeah, well, I was just coming to that. Like, we don't really need beef or anything like that. If we just tilled up the fields, we could grow vegetables. We wouldn't even have to have beef. I should not show this is too bad. So what you see here behind me, I'm actually quite embarrassed about. I only like to keep chickens indoors. You know, you don't smell anything if they're indoors. This silliness of having to give so much room to our animals. We humans have finally been able to just conquer certain things that nature thought it couldn't overcome. Where chickens have just eaten feed with less nutrient value in them. Just feeding them grain, we are now finally able to get them to grow so much better, healthier meat, and you should never keep your chickens out here. I guess you can learn a lot from how not to do it. You know, even here in Sweden, we could easily grow all the vegetables we need to be self-sufficient. We can't? I'm sure we can. You're one of those old school people. Ultimately, I think that cattle breeds that eat a lot of grass and chickens that eat insects are really counterproductive. They are endangering the human species. We all know that it is insects that will feed the humans, and if the chickens eat our insects, if the cows eat the grass, the fields we need to till them and grow our vegetables, you know, grow soybeans, which is so healthy for us. People don't know about this. We should really get rid of chickens and herbivores in general. We should just leave them in the forest, because that's natural where cows are. Those old breeds. We can just improve on the entire process. I mean, if you look at the past 60 years, just the quality of food, flavor we have in food today, and just the health benefits that have come from it. The most modern human species ever, with all the technology and science behind our food growing. You just see that things like cancer, diabetes, autism, all that stuff has just decreased. I mean, the reason we hear about it, it's because of the news reports and all the technology that we have developed. There used to be much more than that. People don't get as old as they used to get anymore in the States and other countries. It's not because of the food we're eating, it's because of this fear and anxiety that these back to the roots people are creating, taking off the years off of their calendar. It's bad. We need to feed the world, and the only way to do that is with chemical fertilizer. Take it and dump it on the ground to have this better growth. You know, names out there like Joel Salatin. He says he's never tilled, never bought a seed or chemical fertilizer. He says his production is 4 to 5 times higher. How credible is he? I think these modern broiler breeds and hybrid breeds and all that, it finally shows that nature was never able to accomplish its potential. Our fight right now needs to be against chickens, against herbivores. I mean, they are the ones standing in the way. Whenever I talk about greener pastures, I talk about it figuratively. I mean, a greener pasture is a tilled ground. Greener pastures to me is a field full of GMO. We have the knowledge and the capability of improving the DNA and genetic code of both humans and animals and plants. Joel Salatin and other people. These people that were lucky with the kind of soil they got on their farm. I believe that all of the Midwest's buffaloes made a trip down to his place and added a few layers of topsoil, and that's what he is referring to when he talks about good production. Yeah, that's what I mean. Fertilizer was better back then. Cut this one out, don't use that. Okay guys, bit of a different video today. This video doesn't at all stand for what we believe or practice here on our farm. I had a lot of fun with it. I'm sure a bunch of people will get really upset. I had fun with it. Comedy and sarcasm has its place sometimes. Comedy and stuff like that is about most of the time, besides entertainment. It's supposed to raise awareness of certain things, and I hope that this did it, and I hope that people react to it no matter how. I'll see you very soon. We have a lot of cool updates on our farm with beautiful heritage breeds on green pastures. So, see you soon.